Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to talk about my monthly notebook. So my system consists of a standard size Stalogy that I create with my system, but it's a monthly book. And because it's a monthly book, I need something to kind of future plan. If I have something in December or if I have something in November, I need to be able to do that. Or now, if I have something in January, I can come and, put it where it needs to be with a sticky note and such. So over the years, I have used different things. I know in 2020, when I first started merging my system, I was in a B6 Slim, which is just a little tad shorter than a standard. And then July 2020, I decided I'm going to switch into standard size, like full time, because that is the size that I love. So this is 2022's 2022's calendar, and what I did is I just shopped my stash when I made it last year, and I found a Hobonichi A5 book in my stash, cut it down to size, and I glued in inserts on Tomoe River paper. So it's held up pretty good, but it is fraying. It's not tearing or anything. I cut it like this because, I cut it too short this year. Next year I will make sure I measure it correctly, but I love putting my monthly in the front pockets of the Moterm. The Moterm configuration is the best for my system. I do not like the Traveler's Notebook style in my main system. Now, I do love the Traveler's Notebook for other things to section out, but as it stands, I love looking at my monthly and then flipping to wherever I'm at. If I'm on my daily sheet, if I'm on my brain dump and I need to look, okay, what's going on past this week? I've got my weekly, I've got my next weekly, so if I need to put down something for next week. But if I need to make an appointment, which I did yesterday for, like this appointment here, I need to be able to put that there. Or if I have something in December, I need to be able to put that somewhere. So that's why these books are essential. Now, for 2023, what I did is I shopped my stash again, and I used the Traveler's Notebook undated book. I think I used this in 2021, but for some reason, this is like only, I think, 12 or 13 months, which is good because that's exactly what I need. So typically what happens is I will decorate the front of my monthly. I'm not going to do that in 2023 because I always put vellum depending on whatever month that we're in. Like obviously this is October. I always put like a vellum right here to match, like, my little theme. These books are very, very, I depend a lot on these books. They are like a direct flow of my brain, my mind, my faith, my health. Like there's a tab for everything, honestly. And I love having my monthly with it. So it's like a pair. If I didn't have this book, I mean, honestly, as long as I had a calendar, everything kind of funnels out through here. So if I have, I'm trying to be cautious because I don't like showing all my business. But, like my husband has class on the 22nd. When I go ahead and schedule this for next week, I will put that information on my weekly. So everything is always funneled front and center from my monthly. So in 2023, I went ahead and set this up. There is a video, but it's not of me talking. It's of me with music. And the reason why I did that is because I just wanted to be able to, do the video and not have to worry about talking or whatever it is that I'm doing, right? So let me drink the last of the coffee. So I just got this image from online, honestly. I put a sticker It had some writing, so I covered it up and put 2023. I like having these and crossing them off. As you could see, this one's one for the internet as well. I need to cross off September. So I just kind of like doing that. So I won't decorate the front. That's why I said leave blank. Because I'm going to put vellum down for like January, right? Then I've got 2023 holidays. I've created that myself. I will put probably my planning system typed up right there. I will probably put like a piece of vellum. I did put some little stickers here at the top. There's some small little stickers that are from, I think, a Caliva Plan or something like that, her book. And my plan is to shade in holidays for my son and when he's off school, so that would be in green. Birthdays would be in yellow. Military would be in orange. That's my husband. And then like vacation in gray. Just kind of make a key code and go from there. Maybe I need to remind myself of doing that, because make key code. Because I know me, sometimes when I say things and I know I want to use it for that, and then when I jump into it, I'm like, what did I want to do? So these are undated. I am a Monday gal, and I started it Monday. So I'm making note of something for my husband here. I've put the months of the year at the bottom. I'm thinking about using these for date headers, but this is a cream color and this is white. So I'm not sure. I do put my little girls. I get a lot of questions. I get them from Amazon and the little craft place here in Houston, Texas. So I've got a whole slew of little chickadees. I don't really like to use blonde girls because I'm not blonde. And so like you always see either black hair or brunette or whatever. So I put these here. It's all from like a sticker book, but I just I don't have it all the way dated out. I don't even have February. So I got to work on that probably towards December, because I like to be able to see things in advance. But all I did was lay some stickers down and put Post-its if I need to. But yeah, this is heavily, I mean, it is my planner system. It's a part of what I do, on the daily. Do I look at my monthly every day? No, I probably look at it like twice a week, Sunday, Monday kind of thing. So I do have homeschool tracking. A friend had given me this insert, and again, it's not for sale. I've got it back here, and it's just from a yearly perspective. So it goes from January to June, and then July through December. So I am in this month, and it's a way better option to track homeschooling for a year perspective. I still track it every week. I'm used to it. It's a habit. That's how I was able to plot that insert, because I have tracked it all year on the weekly page of my system. So again, this is totally something I set up like way far in advance. I've got a US map and then some note pages. I also put in these note pages my blood work for that year. So I take a screenshot of my portal, or I'll print my portal, and I will print out my blood work. So that way I can have it for the year. I sometimes do it every 6 months, and I like to have it in my, my monthly book. So I can definitely just thumb through and see, okay, some other things I would put in the yearly, like the monthly here in the back with these little note pages. I have done a reading log. I have done trip information that we're gonna do. I have done window and measurements. I have done some fraud information and notes that happened. And I think that's about it because there's only about 5 or 6 pages after the monthly. And I do that on purpose. I try to find books that are thin enough, they're not huge, because in the past I have used other inserts and I've had like a whole like 10 or 20 pages after, and I'm like, man, that seems like a waste. So once January comes, I will cut down the back a little, just this way and not, you know, up here. I think I probably did that to fit another like notebook where I cut at the top versus, you know what I'm saying? Like, as you can see, I have to put the little ollie clip right here because there's a little bit missing. But I think I've done that because I was in a different book or something. But Moterm covers, couldn't get it out. They work the best for my system. They have always been. I used to be in an A5 Moterm before they came out with standard ones because I just loved that pocket for my monthly. So if you have any questions, I'll try to answer them the best I can, but I also have another video on this of me setting up this. But I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. It's not rocket science. It's just a monthly every month, and to just pretty much future plan and have the year right here. Another question is, if I have this book, why do I have my weeks? My weeks, again, is like memory keeping, and it catches all of the weekly highlights, just kind of like all of that, but not like the mood tracker and the groceries and all that stuff. It just captures events and like some to-dos and stuff. So I don't know, I love the weeks. The weeks is a really good thing, but I don't really use the monthly in anything other than in here. If I am, I'm literally rewriting information. Like the stuff that's in my little pocket is literally from, you know, this book. I mean, I don't know. I like rewriting information. I like looking at things in different, you know, these are rings. If I want to use it in like a cousin or whatever little planner project that I'm using at the time, this never changes though. That's how I'm able to do all that and have fun. Thanks for watching, y'all.